Hi, I just wanted to do a quick video on how to fit the right size tip. So I've got 3 different size tips here. I'm going to start with a tip that is too big for me. You can see when I put this tip against my nail that the wings of the tip is hanging over onto the skin. So here it is a bit closer up so you can see what I mean. If you put a tip on that's too big like this, your nail's going to end up looking wide and bulky. You've also got more chance of acrylic flowing into the side walls when you're laying down your beads because the side of the tips are wider than your actual nail. So if you were to stick this tip down, you'll end up having issues with lifting. Now I'm going to show you a tip that's too small for my nail. You might think this looks like an okay size, but when you're putting on a tip that's too small, you'll be able to feel the tip want to bounce back up off the nail. So if I show you from this angle, you can see I've pushed that tip down onto my nail and the curve in the tip flattens to sit on my nail as I push it. The tip doesn't fit from side to side nicely, I'm having to force it down, so it's spreading the side of the tip out. As soon as I stop pushing down on that tip, it wants to jump back up into its C curve. If you force a tip that's too small onto a nail, eventually it's going to end up cracking or popping off. So this is a tip that fits perfect to my nail. It fits from sidewall to sidewall and I'm not having to push it on or force it down for it to sit right on my nail. The sides of the tip aren't touching my skin either. So once I've got the right fit, I put a small amount of glue just on the edge of the tip. You don't need a lot. I just rock the tip on, it sticks straight away using the glitter armour brush on glue. When you're placing your tip, you don't want to go halfway down the nail, you literally only have to stick it down on the very edge of your nail. So here's how the tip should look on the nail. It's nicely sized and there's no air pockets or lifting where the nail meets the tip. If we put the bigger tip next to the one that we have on, you can see the difference between the two. And here's how it looks next to the smaller tip. Now just use a file to gently blend that tip in with your natural nail. Using the right size tip will really help keep your nails on for longer. Hope this video was helpful.